y'all, and welcome back. If you're new here, nice to meet you. I'm Brooke. Starting off with this video, I did want you to know that I know that this room is a complete mess. Just ignore that. I am just cleaning out my inventory. We're not really focused on my house right now. We're focused on decorating people's vacation homes. But today we're decorating Lucy's. For some reason, it took me a really long time to start. I ended up accidentally building a snowman and took some very cute pictures. It took me a while to get started today, actually. So technically, I missed my shift, or quote-unquote shift. It wouldn't let me travel there, so I had to time travel. I don't really know the full ramifications of time traveling. I'm still kind of learning, but I did go back in time to like 11 a.m. I think, and then I did a couple more island chores and then headed off to decorate. I am trying the voiceover option today because whenever I am, I guess, commentating while playing, I get so distracted that sometimes I don't finish my thoughts. And I think that maybe if I try the voiceover, if I like it, I'll continue to do it. But if not, next video I will post like my live commentary while playing. But yeah, while decorating today, we did have the option between Doll Manors, a studio, and an arcade. And I don't know, I guess something about the doll manor was like speaking to me. Like I just had to do it. So that's what I did. When it came to the selection of where I should place Lucy's home, or vacation home, I guess, I wasn't too sure. I just was like, let me choose somewhere that's like foresty. And then I seen the place with the butterflies and I kind of like, ooh, that would be kind of cute because it is a doll manor, you know. I don't know, butterflies kind of tied to me at the time, but I was just like, let me try the butterflies, which I ended up loving. When I placed down the flowers, you'll see that they kind of just like congregated on them, and I ended up falling in love with that. We did end up decorating outdoors this time. Unlike last time, I was kind of freaking out because I was like, wait a minute, we didn't get to decorate the outdoors, but this time we did, and we did it before we even went inside. I'm guessing for each house there's a different thing we add on, I guess, and I just didn't know that because I've only ever watched one person decorate on Animal Crossing, so I just assumed we just got everything up front, which I mean I kind of like because it's introducing me into everything, so I guess this is fine. During the process of like decorating this, I did end up winging it a lot. I do need to add more paths to my custom designs because I only have those ones, but luckily for this one it did work out very well. But those are the only paths that I have that I enjoy, but those were the only paths that I did have, so those are the ones I used and it ended up working really well. The path did definitely set the tone for the exterior. As soon as I did place those like lighter stones down, it kind of turned whimsical, which I did really enjoy, so it worked out in the end. And with the flowers, they didn't have any pink options besides the bush, but I think that the red and white played out very well. I think it kind of added a different aspect, I guess, because I believe if I did put pink it would have been too much, but it played very well with this. Also, while decorating her vacation home, I did have a lot of fun. It kind of reminded me of my favorite villager. I think that's what they're called, right? They're called island villagers. I don't know. They're gonna be called villagers for this video. I'll correct myself next time. But it reminded me of my favorite one. For me, my favorite is Pico. Pokey? No. I think it's Pico. Peco? Anyways, it's out at a picture. It's the little cub with the little bangs and then the little pink tips on the feet and the hands. She is my favorite. I don't know why. I guess it is kind of a bias because she was the very first villager that I found whenever I went to go look for them on my own. Right before this video, I did look her up just to get a picture to pop up on the screen. And I did notice that she was a Taurus, and I'm a Virgo, and Taurus and Virgos are very compatible, so that might also be why. So with that conclusion, here is also the finishing of the yard, or is that, yeah, well, the outdoors, the exterior. And that also brings me to the question of the day, I guess. Who is your favorite Animal Crossing character? Who is the one person that you're looking for whenever you're going to search for them? I guess Pico is mine. I did go out looking for characters today and I didn't find her. I literally spent all my miles. I ended up finding Azalea, which I'm not mad about. She is a cute character, but I was looking for Pico. Alrighty, so now it's time for the inside of the house. Before we get started, I did end up figuring out how to change the outfit of Lucy, and I ended up changing her to this little pink dress, which reminded me of like doll clothing. So I was like, okay, that's perfect. That's what I wanted her to wear. In the last vacation home, I did want to change the outfit. I just was overwhelmed and I wasn't looking at the screen. I was just looking at what was on the screen. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I wasn't paying attention, but now I am, and I see it, and I ended up changing it to that pink dress, and I really enjoy it. With the inside of the vacation home, I definitely channeled my inner child. Personally, when I was a kid, I didn't really enjoy pink, but I think that's because I was the only girl and I tried to like impress my brothers, but I definitely wanted my own room with all the dolls in it. If I was a kid, I would have loved this room no matter how hard I tried to play it off. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. I do wish I had more to play on. I definitely feel like we were lacking in a little bit of the department, and you can kind of see me trying to create things. Like I tried to create a little shelf behind the couch. I ended up changing it completely different from that. That's not what ended up happening. But yeah, you can now see the little talking area I was speaking of for the little dolls. But I did enjoy this. It's not necessarily a manor, but it is a little room for the kid, like a kid, I guess you could say. And I wish I had a bigger rug, like a bigger white rug that I could place in the middle of the floor, but I didn't. And I wish I would have kept those stars, the white color, well, the yellow color. I think the pink, it's too purpley, like there's too much blue tint in the pink. So here's the finishing touches. Again, I did end up doing a little garden, well, not garden, but greenery wall. I don't know, it kind of made it more mature, made it look more mature. It did look like a little kid room to me, and that was the idea going into it. It does look a little better than the last one. Does it? It does. Also, I did want to put in the part where I tried to be a photographer. It didn't end up turning out the best. You could see me struggling, but it's really fun. I do enjoy kind of decorating and taking pictures of it and things like that. But yeah, I will stop talking and let you watch. Okay, so here we are, the closing of the video. So basically this is them just saying that they're really proud of the results. And at the ending of the last video, I was saying she, but I was referring to me. I don't know why I was referring to myself as third person. I don't know. I honestly do not know. But she was me and I am she, if that makes sense. So they were just kind of like saying thank you and things like that. Then you show them the pictures, and then after submitting your pictures, they give you your money, I guess. Thank you so much for watching today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you do have any suggestions, please put them down below.